Hi, I watched The Eighth Sense and here's my review. Jiyeon, a countryside boy who just moved to Seoul for university, meets Jaewon, who just completed his military service. As they meet more frequently, tension rapidly grows between the two of them. Guys, finally I was able to completely binge a drama. It's been such a long time. Wow. I haven't been this excited about a drama for a very long time. Now for a while I've been having this trouble where I don't really want to watch dramas, where nothing really excites me, where I get into dramas but it's long for me to watch them. It takes me a lot of time. And yeah, I'm just not more excited than that, even if I enjoy a drama. But this one, I binged it, I was so into it, I even dreamed about it last night. Yeah, very, very pleasantly surprised by this drama. I heard good things about it, but yeah, it took me a minute to start it, and I'm so glad I did it because I really enjoyed myself so much watching this drama. Talking about that and how much I enjoyed this drama, I'm actually surprised it doesn't have more than 8.1 rating on my drama list. Well, it's not a bad rating at all, it's a pretty decent rating, but I feel like this drama deserves more actually. And so yeah, I'm a bit surprised by the rating that it's not higher. When I see what they can do sometimes with their productions, because this drama is so well produced. The OST is incredible, the cinematography is incredible as well, it's very, very good, it's very nicely filmed, it's very professional. It's like you're really in front of a Korean drama, a proper Korean drama, if I can say. So it feels very, very, very nice. And when I see what they can do sometimes, for example, with this drama, or we've seen it with one or two other dramas before, when I see what they can do, it makes me sad that not all productions are of this level of quality. Hopefully, we're going to get more of them in the future, more higher quality dramas, because, yeah, I feel like it can only go on this side. Hopefully. Well, sometimes the production is so low, if I can say, that it's hard to believe that it could go even lower. It can just go better, in my opinion. And that's what I want to believe. So hopefully we'll get more of higher productions, Korean BLs, in the future. But I want to praise this drama a lot because honestly, like I just said, OST, cinematography, acting as well. I didn't mention the acting, but everything is so on point in this drama. There's really nothing to complain about in this sense at all. I realized that this drama uses a lot of close-ups, especially in the first episodes. I think they are very close close-ups, if I can say. And at first I didn't really know what to think of it, but actually it builds the tension so much for the viewer because we have so many close-ups, so many close-ups between the two of them and silence as well, that yeah, it just builds the tension so much for the viewer. And yeah, I could really feel the tension behind my screen between the two of them as they get to know each other. And this was very, very pleasing because I feel like it's been a while since I sensed something like that in a drama altogether, not just BL, but drama altogether. And talking about the tension, actually I was not expecting the first kiss. It's in my drama list summary, but I didn't read it, like I almost never do. I never read summaries before going into something. So I wasn't expecting it at all, the first kiss on the beach. But with the tension between the two of them, with the growing tension between the two of them, it feels, after it happened, it felt like it was kind of obvious it had to happen between the two of them to kind of break this tension at some point, because it couldn't go on eternally like that. Something had to break it. So it actually felt very right, and not out of the blue, not just on point, just where it needed to be. Now, that being said, to stay a bit on the intimacy, I don't know about you guys, but I was so, how can I say that? Blown away by the intimacy they showed when they had their trip, the two of them just together at the beach. The intimacy there, how it's filmed, how the music plays a huge role as well in these scenes, how the acting is so great. For these moments of intimacy, especially these ones, I realized I was holding my breath because I was so into it. I was so, like I said, blown away by what I was watching, by how beautiful it was, and how I was just feeling their passion, their love for one another. Oh, really? Yeah, I was just holding my breath like, that's weird, but yeah, I was really, really into it. And I think that all the intimacy scenes are really nice. Props also to the actors for doing such great kiss scenes as well. We don't have just two people touching lips and not moving like we can have sometimes. We have proper kisses and it's very enjoyable to watch as well. The drama feels very, very real. I don't know if you felt it the same way, but it feels so real that I could feel the urge, not the urge, but how did I write that? I just felt that it was very important for them to hide their relationship. Let me explain. Sometimes when I watch BLs, I don't feel this urge, if I can say, to hide that two guys like each other, you know. But since it's a Korean BL, it's in Korea, and we can know how it can be in Korea still right now. And since the drama felt so real, I was really feeling it inside my chest that, guys, be careful, don't be too obvious, especially I think towards Jaewon's friends more than Jiyeon's friends. But towards his friends, I was really feeling it, like I said, in my chest that they had to really hide it and couldn't show anything of what they were feeling for one another. It's not a question that comes up with heterosexual romances, just BLs, of course, for obvious reasons, or girl love as well. It can work as well very much with that. But of course, it's a question that can arise with BL, and it's true that sometimes when you watch BLs, you don't necessarily question things. People know and they are okay, and you just don't really feel this urge to hide what you're feeling for someone else. But I felt it for this drama that like it was very important that they had to hide it well. And yeah, I have no point by saying that. I just wanted to share it with you guys, what I felt. But yeah, it felt nice for a change because, like I said, it's not always the case. It doesn't always make me feel this way. And so it was a nice change and kind of an uncomfortable change as well, in a sense, right? But yeah, uncomfortable but nice change. Now, on the story in itself, they really had me believing that Jiyeon was dead for a moment. Oh my god, they really got me. Especially because I think I read, before starting the drama, I read a tiny bit of comment saying that this drama is not all about romance. And because of that, when the whole thing with Jiyeon, the accident, arrived, I really believed he was dead, and that's what this comment referred to, because it was not just all about romance, but more about the trauma going on for Jaewon, his past traumas, and the trauma as well as losing Jiyeon. So I really, really thought Jiyeon was dead. They really got me, but I'm so glad he is not. So glad the story continues and we have a very happy ending, very cute ending, and everything is nice in the best of the worlds. Maybe the only little thing I can reproach to this drama, and it's really a detail, but I feel like it was still important to the story, especially for Jaewon, is that we don't have the conclusion of what's going to happen to him if he's going to continue after his father or if he's going to continue with photography. Well, start again, if I can say, with photography. We don't really know, and it's a problematic that we have in the drama at some point, and it's very important for Jaewon, and it's something that makes him suffer a lot. So I feel like it was important to address that one last time in the drama, to know kind of what he is going to do. But they don't really do it. They remain very blurry about that. They don't end this plot point, if I can say. So yeah, I think that could be the only little nitpick I could have about this drama. Lastly, I want to say how happy, if I can say, I was to see a character going to therapy because they are not feeling well, and actually addressing and naming a disease they have, which is depression, mentioning it and admitting to it, and going to therapy on their own, that like they are not forced to. Like Jaewon, we understand that Jaewon was forced to at first, but now he goes because he wants to go. And I really enjoy that a lot. I think I like that it's addressed, because if I'm not mistaken, it is still taboo in South Korea to go to these kind of therapists. So I'm really glad that they tackled on that as well. Seeing a therapist myself, I don't find anything strange in going to a therapist and talking about your problems and taking medication and trying to cope, to make things better, to understand things better. I think it's very important, and when I see how it can still be a bit taboo in my own country, which is France, when I see that and when I can imagine how it is in Korea, I'm especially glad that we have this in this drama and that we spend a bit of time there actually with the therapist and Jaewon to try and work his problems. And with that, this is all I have to say about The Eighth Sense. This is a drama I binged and enjoyed so much. I'm so glad I finally watched this drama. I enjoyed myself so much, and I hope we get more good productions BLs like this in the future. The romance is on point, everything is very much on point. This drama made my heart race a few times because of how cute it can be and because of the tension between the two of them. Because at the end of the day, romance is also about tension between two people. Not necessarily sexual tension, but just romantic tension between two persons. And so I really felt that in this drama, and it was so enjoyable. I feel like I haven't felt that in a very long time, and so yeah, really got me stuck in front of the drama, couldn't stop, couldn't do anything else before I was finished with this drama. With that said, don't hesitate to tell me your own thoughts about this drama, if you liked it, if you didn't. I hope you enjoyed it as well, because I enjoyed it so much that I hope everyone else did. Given the rating, I know it's not necessarily the case for everyone. Some people probably did not like it or did not like it that much. For me, it's a huge win, and yeah, I really enjoyed this drama, and I would absolutely recommend it. With that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!